One of the things that stood out to me in the first game especially, but all of them, is the communication level seems to be on an entirely different level. People asking questions, people pulling people aside. How have you observed that or taken part in that as well?
Yeah, I think being a communicator is always going to be a plus on the court, defensively, offensively, just making sure everyone knows what they're doing. And I feel like for me that kind of comes easy, so it kind of just flows for me. But for everyone else, I mean, it's great because you always want to make sure everyone talks about where they are because it makes your life a whole lot easier.
You've had Kelsey like all 3 years from like the veteran leadership standpoint. How has it changed with Luana and Natasha as well?
It's just added bonus, honestly, because Kelsey still is who she is and who she's always been. And having DB, Sid, and Tosh come in, that veteran leadership, that championship leadership has been great because it's just that constant communication. Like I feel like we say it all the time, but honestly, that's how you continue to win is when you have people that continuously communicate and talk to you and help you be great.
Kelsey talked yesterday about how training camp has kind of changed this week to more of the details.
Yep.
What have you guys started working on more detail-wise?
A little bit of scout, just making sure that we're paying attention to personnel, but also just making sure we have our cues, making sure that we're calling out the right things. Steph is very big on details, and so for us, it's making sure that we don't miss out on little details because every detail matters.
She brought numbers and analytics. Some of the players have talked about that as well.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
she does that. And I think it's great because you're able to process it a lot differently. Obviously, when you look at games, you're like, oh, she can hit that shot. When they actually tell you, actually, she shoots 25%. It's just kind of hit or miss. It's like, okay, well, you can take a little different type of contest and different approach to certain players. But I mean, it's pretty great.
There are a lot of little girls at all of your guys' games that you go to. What does it mean to kind of be that role model in this, especially with all these crowds you guys are going to see?
It's super special. I think about me watching games when I got to watch my first WNBA game, when I watched my first college game, just being able to be that little girl in the stands looking at the women that you want to be in the position that you want to be in. And so for us, it's amazing to be in this position. We can't take it for granted. We can't take it lightly because it's a pretty important role.
And that now you know slogan that the team has kind of put out this year, just going into your third year, you've seen kind of both sides of this process. What does that mean to you?
It's special. I think that now you know, it just means that we're here. The Fever's here. We have some great pieces around us. We're building off the past 2 years that we've had. So I'm super excited for this year.